Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Now, we need to make a character, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, I am quite aware that there's a lot of jagged edges everywhere. I turned some of my graphical settings down just while I record because it takes that little bit of extra frames, so yeah, I apologise for all the jaggeds in this, but ignoring that, let's make our character. I already roughly know what I want to make, so I'm going to quickly go through this and I'm going to talk about the various options as I go. As you can see here, you can pick your parents. The heritage basically gives you something to work from, and oh, there we go, Nico Bellic, if you want him as your father. Personally, I am going with John Marston from Red Dead Redemption. But basically this is a good way of getting some of that detail down on your character, how you want him to roughly look. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my character, there we go, I think that's okay. Sort the features out. Let us sort the features out. Brow, okay. Now I don't normally mess with like all of this fine detailing, like, there's nothing I really want to use, if I'm totally honest. The only thing I might do is maybe make my lips a little smaller. I always have a problem with lips in this game, as weird as that sounds. I'll keep them normal, screw it. Screw it, I don't care. So the problem I have is that if you've ever played one of those games where character creation looks completely different from the in-game version, I've kind of had that on here, but it's mostly come from when making my character, he'd end up having like really bright red lips, like he's got lipstick on, and I haven't really been able to sort of fix that, so that's something I need to keep an eye out for when I create my character here. Anyway, I already know what I'm going to go with, although as much as I want this hairstyle, because it looks pretty cool, I'm going to go with a ponytail, mostly because I used to have a ponytail, so it's like, you know, I used to have long hair once upon a time, so I kind of like doing that whenever I get a chance in games. Anyway, I'm going to make him look a bit scruffy. I like having as much detail on the face as possible, just because it shows up a bit more in game, so I'm going to go with that. That's pretty well going to be my look for my character. Skin aging, blemishes I don't really want. I like messing with this a little bit because it gives a bit more, you know, a bit more detail on the face. Although my character isn't that old, so we could go with junkie if we wanted. I quite like first signs, that's more than enough. Skin complexion, I'm not going to mess with that. Moles and freckles, skin damage, eye colour, I already know I want ocean blue. Eye makeup, none. Lipstick, okay, so this is where I keep having an issue, like something happens and my character ends up getting these like lipstick on him for some reason. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure nothing happens, is turn it all the way down to 0 and then change this back to none. Now I think my character's got like normal lips there, because the last thing I want to do is have a character and have him like makes him look like he's got lipstick on, you know what I mean? See, I mean, already my eyes are deceiving me and it looks kind of weird. Alright. Alright, bollocks, there we go. Okay. Done. Anyway, let's go ahead. Anything else I want to do to him? We'll change what he's wearing. Not going to bother with a hat. I'm going to go with a felon. It makes sense, him just coming out of here. I can give him like a hat, glasses, things like that. Not going to bother though. And I think that's what I want my character to look like for Grand Theft Auto Online. We can now mess with the stats as well. Currently there's a few extra points in flying. I don't really fly much, so it's a bit silly. I think I want at least a point in everything. Stamina would be the smartest one to like increase. Driving's really easy, to be fair. Like, Yeah, my driving skill will just increase over time as I'm driving around at stupid speeds and crashing. And so I probably should increase the ones that I don't really plan on doing much of, like flying or swimming. Oh, I don't have any spare points. There we go. There we go. Everything's at 1. That's what I want. So all I need to do now is save and set his name. I'm going to go ahead and call him Pauleh. See, he's smiling. He's a happy camper. He's just like, you know, wrong side of the law and all that. There we go. God, he's got old hands. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Do I want to skip the GTA Online tutorial? You know, we'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so the game said, no, you're not going to do the tutorial, you're going to go straight into Los Santos. So, welcome to Los Santos. Now, as you can see here, we got my character who's just got out of the jail, and yeah, it looks okay. His lips aren't messing up like they were before. Do have to be careful of these players though, because they could kill me. We're going to be playing first person for most of this time. First order of business, and it's worth pointing out that because I pre-purchased this game, I've got bonus money. I have a lot of bonus money. And I've actually got about 850,000, which is a lot of money to have in your pocket or in your bank when you first start this. So that basically covers me for getting things like apartments, you know, property, cars, things like that. But the money soon goes. I could spend all that money on modding one car. So first order of business is to make my way over to Ammunation. I need a better weapon. I've got this pistol. It's alright. It's not the best. But, you know, it's not really sufficient either. I'm going to need more. So, I'm going to watch out for these guys. This guy's definitely trying to kill me now. I might have to try and murder him. He thinks he's going to get out and try to shoot me because he failed to run me over. Yeah, he even missed shooting me. Good job. Anyway, here we are at Ammunation. What weapons are available to me? I'm level 1. If you do the tutorial, you'll end up at level 2. Let's have a look.
You won't find a better price on that anywhere in Los Santos.
Okay, well,
just for the red-haired stepchild? Only joking.
I'm going to buy that knife. A knife's always going to be useful. So yeah, I can't actually afford any of these weapons. In fact, okay, so sawn-off shotgun is free. May as well pick that up, as well as getting a buttload of ammo. 744 to fully fill the ammo on that gun. That's good. And then what else we got? So all of this is like from the Heist expansion, I guess. And it's all available to me right now, which is incredibly useful. And once I've got these weapons, I've got them for life. So I'm just picking up things like the I'm just picking up the fun stuff like the hatchets, the broken glass bottles, things like that. A flare gun. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to get a flare gun. You never know when you're going to need a flare gun. Vintage pistol. S&S pistol. So there's a bunch of different pistols here. Heavy pistol. There's a deagle there. I don't actually like the model of the deagle, but I'm just going to go ahead and buy like one of everything since I've got the funds. And once I've got it, you know what I mean? We could get the bullpup shotgun. I don't really care for it at the moment, but let's get it for the sake of getting it. Heavy pistol. Now, the thing about the heavy pistol is I will want one pistol to be my suppressed weapon, but I think the heavy I'm probably going to want to keep. Tell you what, this little pea shooter here. The reason why I want this... Oh, I can't even get a suppressor, never mind. The reason why I want... There we go. We'll get a suppressor on this. I'm never going to use this gun. But at least doing this I'll have a reason to sort of keep it. Platinum tint, there we go. And the reason why I have the suppressor is because I like to set things on fire. Can I actually purchase a gasoline here? No. Jerry can, level 20, okay. Homing launcher 75,000, that's a little bit ridiculous. Proximity mine, bullpup rifle, special carbine. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. This does look pretty sick, if I'm totally honest. Suppressor I could get. For now though, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy all the weapons, screw it. Screw it. Once I've got them, that's it. I never have to worry about it again. Marksman rifle. It's not the best, but it will do. But I can give it a grip and all that good stuff if I wanted to. I don't really want to drop 75k on this rocket launcher just yet, but as you can see here, I'm already down to like 750,000. I've just spent a whole ton of money. But before I leave, I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can upgrade my gear a little bit. I just want to tidy up a little bit. They did add hoodies. No, they added some special stuff somewhere. Let me find it. That looks pretty cool. That's not it. It's the heist tops, I believe. Yeah, they got these really cool looking hoodies. For now, I'm just going to roam around in this. Look a bit scruffy, but it's fine. And do they not sell pants here? No pants? No pants? Oh, and you can buy outfits, which are quite nice. Including some really cool biker looking outfits. Which I believe is the Rebel. Yeah, there we go, some of these. But, you know, screw that. Screw that. Since I don't have no pants... My outfit looks kind of weird, but it's fine. I'll worry about buying other stuff later. For now, let's get going. I've been in here all night apparently. Let's take a look at the map. Now, I probably want to get myself a... Oh, that sounds healthy. Let's see what we'll do. We'll go and make a little bit of money. So, one of the ways you can make money is by joining a mission. The slower ways of making money is to... Hang on.
Good lord.
Sorry miss, gotta commandeer this vehicle. So one of the ways of making money is killing people, picking up small change, and I mean small change, like $20 bills, it's not much. Or you can rob convenience stores, again, not for much money, but...
Yeah, I wanted to check on my car.
You know what?
Yeah,
We gotta make money, so I'm gonna go in with the
I was getting
sawed-off
at 100
shotgun.
miles per hour. What do you think I was doing?
Waste of
Sorry.
oxygen.
Are you okay?
Insurance is for, right?
I'd apologise for that, mate, but you're not gonna like what I'm about to do next.
Oh no, how many times in 1 month?
I know.
the drill, okay? Calm down.
Apparently if you scream into your mic, you can basically make these people hurry up. You see the intimidation number in the bottom right? If there's one bit of advice I can offer here, is that when you're doing this and when you're done, and you've time to leave,
That's every last cent, I
do
swear.
not take your eyes off him, because he could pull out a shotgun and just blast you dead. Anyway, We got a little bit of cash, not much, but it's a start. It's a start. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Coppers are gonna be all over us. We're already at 2-star. If we get 3-star, we're gonna have choppers after us. If it's 4-star, we get SWAT. 5-star, I believe the army comes out. You've got to really mess up to get the army coming after you, but it's doable. It's doable. So there's a copper up ahead. We're just going to sort of drive around the back streets here soon. We'll just keep avoiding them. Keep running them around in a circle. Another grocery store there. I wonder if I can rob it while the police are after me. I mean, just careful driving, I was able to get away from them. Alright, there we go. We're set. Now, one thing I'll point out, I now have a bit of cash on me. It's not much, but it's still cash nonetheless. Now, what I recommend doing, whenever you get any kind of money on you, bring up your phone, go to the internet, go to Money and Services, Maze Bank, and deposit. There's literally no reason to have money or cash in hand. The reason why I'm depositing is because if another player comes along and kills me, all that money will be dropped on the ground and he can take it. So if you ever finish a mission, the money will be in your hand, it won't be in your bank, so the first thing you'll want to do is pay it in. Just remember that. Anyway, let's do a quick mission if we can. Let's have a quick look. Job listing. Got no jobs available. Oh bollocks. Let's see if we can do a quick job. Quick job, quick job. Let's see if I can find a last team standing. Now, some of these are just multiplayer modes, these jobs. There are missions where you have objectives and you're going to kill AI, but well, there are also just fun ones like deathmatch. Let's see if I can do a deathmatch. Could also be no one's actually doing any of these at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone is. Anyway, here's the 50 cal, or the Desert Eagle. Not really a fan of it. The model of it's not very nice. I personally go with the SMG, but I don't have one. Anyway. Okay, it's found the job, it's populating the lobby. Once it's ready, we'll all go in, then we'll just shoot each other to death. Now this is pretty fun. I haven't actually messed with the deathmatch since I got on here, so it's going to be my first person game mode. When did I smash out the windows of my car? Anyway, we'll wait for this lobby to pop. Okay, so here we go. This is all the settings that you get to see. The host has already set them. I ended up switching it out and setting it to a quick job for any type of mission, so now we're actually going to race. It's not too bad of a race. Should be interesting. Sports cars. Let's see how this goes. Again, I'm not the best person when it comes to racing. In fact, you can see a few people here who have controls set up at the moment. I could set mine up, but I'm not going to. I'd rather get used to using WAS and D to drive. Normally I'd go with A and Z, and then comment and the period key. Anyway, I need a car. I might just go with the with this, just because it looks quite nice. Although there's actually quite a few options here, some really nice vehicles. I'm not really a car expert in this game. Oh, okay, yeah, there are definitely some Fast vehicles, the Benefactor looks kind of cool. Oh Christ, the Dinker. Bollocks, we're going with this. I haven't got a winning toast. We'll give everyone the bird. There we go. We're not going to win this though. Anyway, the reason I'm using WASD is so I can keep one hand on my mouse in case I need to shoot people while driving. So I've won 3 races, lost 11. Yeah, so I'm not very good when it comes to racing. These races were from the 360 obviously, but oh, at least I got pole position. Alright, let's do this. No I don't. Oh well. Let's get my camera set up, first person. Camera wouldn't switch then, so I was kind of worried. Now I'm behind. And welcome to GTA Online Racing, where you get rammed by every sodding person. So I'm 14th out of 15, that's wonderful. Because of that little crash. It's fine. I'm not a very good driver, but I understand a few things. You'll have to just believe me on that, despite what you've just seen. I mean, look at this. This is... You'll always have the one person who's way up ahead from the start, and he gets to avoid all this crap. That was planned. Alright, I'm kind of clear now. I just need to catch up. 7 out of 15. As long as I don't just flat out on the corners, I should be okay. It's all about control rather than speed, I've found. But the others behind me are catching up, so speed probably wouldn't hurt. Alright. I ballsed it up! I ballsed it up! Thank you for the nudge. Maybe. Alright, I'm still 7 out of 15, not too bad. Not too bad. They're catching up though. I'm getting my ass knocked all over the place here. Oh! Give me a break! Give me a break! I'm spinning off here. I can't even get control, I'm just losing it all the time. This is definitely going to take some practice. Definitely going to take some practice. If I can at least not be in the bottom 5, I'll be happy. Although I'll be curious to see. Oh my Christ! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is terrible. All right, I'm in the bottom 5. Well. Shit. Oh. Watch out, Sonny Jim! Pop tree! Come on. Pick it back up. That's useful. I thought that was a gun. Shoot out someone's tyres. Yo! Move! Oh, I was about to flip him off, but that came back on me. 15 overtakes, my God. Oh, this is the second lap, okay. Break enough. Alright, we're okay. The others have like messed up quite badly and are way behind. I just need to catch up. I just need to overtake this guy in front of me. Someone recovered, he's right behind me now. People can still mess up pretty badly though, but now there's some spacing. People have more room to sort of take their time and just drive. Kind of helps there's no cars on the roads. I'm pretty sure you can set it so there are cars. Oh my god. See, I'm my own worst enemy. Well, I'm going to end up 12th, but it's better than last. I didn't want to be in bottom 5, but that's unavoidable now. So let's see if we can just not be last. Driving is not my forte in games. My forte is shooting stuff. Did I miss a checkpoint? I'm gonna be last. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is why I don't drive. This is why I do not drive. Oh well. I just can't control it. Someone else just span off at the same place. No, I'm 14th, 13th. Alright, out the way, dude. No. I'm staying 12th, mate. That's my number. That was my assigned number. The problem is, though, I will point out that driving in first person seems to be a lot harder than driving in third person with mouse and keyboard, just because it's very, very sensitive. Turning left and right, but for some reason it's easier to control. What did I even hit? Jesus. Yeah, rank up. There we go, rank 2. Nice. I get a few unlocks, I think, but... Oh, I didn't even finish? Oh my god. Oh my god. I got a little bit of money. Oh. Well, that didn't go as planned, but... What can you do? What can you do? Anyway, this was GTA Online. And it wasn't my best showing. But hey, I'm going to bring you more sort of highlights and guides and things as I play through GTA Online, so you'll be hearing from me and my friends as we probably take on some group missions, heists, things like that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. That's it from me. Until next time.